Day Austin on Fox 7.
All right, this is a very timely topic, a pretty bittersweet topic as well. Sending the kids off to college, leaving the nest. Etiquette expert Diane Gottsman here to talk a little about some tips to maybe make that process a little bit better for everyone involved.
For your kid and for you.
Yeah,
for
and
She's experienced it.
I've experienced it.
Yeah.
These could be my tips to me, okay?
Yeah. and for me, I know it's really coming up. We've got a kid in high school now. Before you know it. It's a good thing. It's a good time. It's a good thing, but it can be a little painful.
And you know, in high school is when you're preparing them for college. So, Amanda, yours who are still moving up the grade, you know, it's every single level. It's a transition at every age.
I've got one going from elementary to middle school, so it is definitely a transition that we got to get ready for.
But by the time you get to college, they got to fly.
All right, so here we go. We got a lot of tips. Make a communication plan.
So that means that we need to decide in advance before they leave how we want to be contacted. Do we want to be contacted every night? As parents, the answer is no, probably not. You know, we really need to if they want to, absolutely. But you know, for a parent to say, you need to call me every night at 10 o'clock or at 9:30, you know, that is a helicopter, mom or dad. So we just need to let them know how often we expect. And keep in mind that if you text them and they're in the middle of a class, if they cannot text back in the middle of a class. You know, sometimes parents expect immediate responses. Or we teach them how to be cell phone savvy and courteous, yet they're with their friends. Oh, just a second, I got to take this call. You know, that's rude. So, you know, normal, realistic expectations.
Also expectations maybe about things like the budget, also talking about safety. All that kind of comes from the talk.
Budget, grades, safety, teach them how, you know, at high school and even elementary school, we're teaching them how to budget. So now we let them know how much money they're going to have, what they need to do in an emergency.
Let your husband do that one, I think.
We all need this.
You're still waiting for that lecture?
I'm still waiting for those discussions.
And then grades. You know, how it's difficult to expect straight A's right off the bat, and oftentimes parents do. But, you know, this is a time when they're getting used to a new routine. So I think you need to commend effort as much as grades.
Right.
And then safety. You know, so Amanda, we were talking, you just want your kids to be safe. We all do. So talk to them. This is the time to say it. Now, you think it's not going to happen to you, but you always have to be prepared and give them a safety class before they leave.
I even tell them right now, I mean, maybe it's because I work in the news business, but I've started giving them those stories that we've seen so much.
Yes.
Scare them.
Yes.
Give nightmares. Give nightmares.
I am.
Let them know. Don't travel by yourself. I don't want you running on a track alone. I mean, at some point in time, we need to let them go and trust them. But we as parents need to give them our expectations in that regard.
Also, care packages. That's a nice treat.
So
I always loved getting those.
Okay, and you know, you know, we talked about sending mine off. I sent my son a care package once a week. I went to see him. Yeah, they were all boxed up.
All his buddies were waiting for mom's care package.
It was too much. It was too much. He said, I can only have so many sour candies. Okay, you know, and my friends are sick of them. And so
that's right. Everybody he knows. He's candy guy on campus.
So I think you need to. I do. Well, it's the second year, so I may or may not.
How about this?
She's cut it down to every other week.
Yeah, that's right.
How about some little cash in an envelope?
There you go.
I used to get quarters from my dad for
laundry.
That's
cool.
Yes.
That was always something.
They're practical and also kind of warm your heart a little.
Ask them. They do want to hear from you, you know, in different ways, but maybe not, you know, 400 boxes of sour candies.
All right, what about it's not personal for mom and dad?
Yeah, don't take it personal. If they meet a roommate, they meet a friend, they want to go home with their friend at Thanksgiving or the holidays or even a weekend. So, you know, don't make them feel guilty for making friends and becoming independent.
It's one of the whole points. It's why you're there. You're doing your branching out.
Thanksgiving, that's tough.
I was an out-of-state
Especially the first year.
so I didn't go home for everything. And luckily, you know, my
or be
roommates were nice to
accommodating.
take me in.
If you're the one, you've met their roommate, and they're coming home with you. It could go either way.
That's right.
I thought family comes first.
Well.
Oh my gosh.
Did you already say the wrong thing?
But what if they ask if they can go home with that family?
I'd be like, what about the weekend after Thanksgiving?
I tell you what.
How about that?
Diane's last tip, and that's how you get your revenge. They go off for Thanksgiving with someone else. Next time they come home, their room's an office. Don't do that.
Don't
do that. That's what you don't do.
And get a hobby. Okay, so don't put all of that on your kids. You know, you need to find your own happiness. So reconnect with your friends. You know, go do something and take the burden off your kids.
I think that's so true. All these times over the previous 18 years, like, oh, we got to get a sitter. Oh, we can't do this. Now you finally finally can again. And of course you miss your kids, but that's the good stuff of the empty nester. Nothing in life is all bad or all good. So, you know, you're kind of sad about some stuff and embrace what's new and good.
Just relax. Just relax. We've set them up the right way.
Yeah.
But your spouse all the time. You don't know what to do with your time. You're like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, obviously, hearing that, we've all got some things we need to prepare for over these next few years before it comes
Thanksgiving at my house. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it really will.
It will.
Yeah. All right, Diane, thank you so much. We appreciate that. As always, good tips. We'll be right back.